It has been a long road to this point in the season, but we are officially down to 2. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show. And it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Yeah, you know, you have to be careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Kris Bryant will stand in for the first time here in this World Series, and you see the numbers. He's been as hot as anybody around.
Maybe the hottest hitter on the ball club through the first few rounds. If he can keep it going here in the World Series, I think they're going to have a good shot at going all the way.
Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Hit to short. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Anthony Rizzo gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Ben Zobrist will stand in now for the first time here in this World Series, and he's a guy this club really needs to get going.
Yeah, it's been a tough October for him so far. He just seemed a little overmatched in the games that we've watched. It looks like he's just trying too hard, and sometimes that just puts more pressure on you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to have to be careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Leading off for the Tribe, designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell has it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Into the box, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Got him. Settling in now, Francisco Lindor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Hit to third. Bryant is up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Mike.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Napoli. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, this is an ideal start here so far in game one. You get the scoreless top half. And now right away you've got an opportunity here to score first and really put the pressure on right from the outset of this series.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Just inside. Not by much. It's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys that
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. After 1, no score.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Addison Russell makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Kluber sets his sights. Here he comes, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Javier Baez will step in now as the designated hitter here in the World Series.
Yeah, and thanks to the American League's win in the All-Star game, we're going to have a DH in games 1, 2, 6, and 7. So maybe a chance for a little more offense than they're normally accustomed to.
First delivery to him on the way. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, his first homer here in the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there and you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Right fielder, Jason.
Hit hard to short. Lindor takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8.
Number 40 steps into the box. turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly. And that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Here's Dexter Fowler now as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here. That's 5 hits against him now in an inning and 2/3. And I think he'd like nothing more than to get out of this second inning and sort of reassess what's going on out there.
Out in front of it, strike one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base. Anthony Rizzo stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And he is in there. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away. Ben Zobrist strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on.
Hey, and you ever heard the term smell blood? That means you have to be like a shark and attack when the other guy's bleeding. It's a great chance for them to take a commanding lead right now.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. 1 run is scored.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's Addison Russell as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call him that bullpen just yet.
Shot toward right center. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run scores.
And you wonder now how close they are to chasing this starting pitcher. That's 5 runs home now in this inning alone. And in most cases, that's pretty much enough for a manager to pull the plug.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, too. He just didn't hit it.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Lonnie Chisenhall strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. swung on and chopped toward the hole. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Jose Ramirez will get his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Tap foul at home plate. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Grounded to third. Bryant's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Number 30 will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason. Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Yan Gomes set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jason Hayward is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on them.
Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Number 40 stands in. Kluber pauses. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, and you don't have to look much further than that location right there to see why he's been struggling. That pitch is right down the middle to start this at-bat.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not, and he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
Number 65 will come in and pitch now. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. This is line to left. Davis is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he's just going to try to draw an air-mailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. Dexter Fowler will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, high, deep, That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer so far in the series as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Chris Bryant will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
To short. Lindor is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up. Line to the right side. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, this was a wise decision here to hold on at first base. Even though that ball's off the wall, I think they would have had a good shot at throwing him out. So he holds on at first.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. Rajay Davis settles into the box for his first chance.
Left fielder, Rajay Davis.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Now batting,
Carlos Santana steps in now.
Carlos Santana.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and you got to figure if he's going to jump the yard here, it's going to have to be to left field because I don't think they're going to give him anything inside that he can pull.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
He's bounced back nicely here after the leadoff single. Kept the guy anchored at first. He's done what he's needed to do.
Lindor.
Francisco Lindor stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch coming. Here it is. To first. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They're on the short. Addison Russell is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Russell.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Javier Baez steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Drives it the other way to deep right. Chisenhall racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Jason Hayward steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward.
Man, you get back-to-back singles to start the inning. Everything looking good. And then one pitch later, it all comes crashing down on the double play.
Line hard into left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And Mike Napoli is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.